Hello everyone, welcome to the American Jedi channel. Today we're going to be talking a little about something different. I wanted to do an 8-month review on my Moonwatch, and that's what it looks like with the steel band, the stainless steel band. And that should be, I believe, Buzz Aldrin on the moon there. And he's wearing his Omega Speedmaster Professional, aka later known as the Moonwatch. And I've got my reading glasses on today so that we can get down and dirty on this thing. So let's get to it, shall we? All right. So this is my Moonwatch, and I've had it now for about 8 months. So I wanted to show you the condition. For anyone that's thinking about buying Hesalite, I would definitely recommend it. It's definitely a lot more beautiful, and I'll show you what I mean by that. It's a lot more beautiful than the sapphire, I think. The actual glass and the dome effect that it has, which I'll show you. And it's also the original, closest to the original as what the astronauts wore on the Apollo 11 mission when they landed on the moon. So, if you're like me and want to kind of have a historically important watch. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut, so that dream never realized. And so if I can be somewhat close, to that dream, I'm going to try and achieve it for sure. And owning a moon watch is, wearing the same watch as the astronauts, because they were, or still are, my heroes, is really, I guess, pleasing for me. So let's look at this watch in detail. All right, so this is the actual watch without the band on, obviously, and you can see that it says Omega Speedmaster Professional. You got the dot over 90 over here, which I'm not really sure the significance of that, but there's something about that. This is the Hesalite version. So this was made down there. This is a, we can go over some specs real quick. This is a COSC certified and METAS certified watch. To be COSC certified, you have to be plus 6 seconds to minus 4 seconds, somewhere within that range per day. Only 3% of Swiss watches manufactured reach this requirement, reach this certification. METAS is even more stringent with a minus 0 to plus 5 seconds per day requirement. This particular watch has 2.6 seconds plus per day, so it's fast by 2.6 seconds, which is incredibly accurate for a winding watch, mechanical watch. I lose about 1 minute and 18 seconds per month, or gain 1 minute and 18 seconds per month. So I set it once a month, put it a minute back, I'm good to go. What else can I tell you about it? This is the 4th generation caliber 3861. Has a 50-hour reserve and a 5-year warranty. It is a manual winding chronograph with coaxial escapement. Resistant to magnetic fields up to 15,000 Gauss. It's a free sprung balance with silicone balance spring, rhodium plated finish, bridges with straight Geneva waves. So I'm just reading this off the specification sheet. Hesalite crystal with Omega symbol in the center. So let's see if we can find that. If we zoom in here, there's the Omega symbol. It's kind of weird that it's facing, the bottom's facing to the left. You would think it would be facing down instead of to the left like that. It's kind of weird. I wonder if that's some kind of anti, see how that one's facing down, this one's facing to the left. I wonder if that's some kind of anti-counterfeiting move that they're doing. Let's see here. It is water resistant up to 50 meters or 167 feet. The case is steel and it is 42 millimeters in size. Between the lugs is 20 millimeters. So if you're going to get a strap, you're going to want a 20 millimeter strap. lug to lug is approximately 47.50. I mean, lug to lug, I think is this to this, if I'm not mistaken. It's 47.5 millimeters. Thickness is 13.2 millimeters. Color dial is black, and it is an aluminum dial. The strap that comes with it is this coated nylon fabric with a leather insert. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one here. So it's the Omega strap, and it's got leather here on the inside as well. And you have the Omega symbol on the outside when you clasp it down. So it's kind of one of those things you set, and then you have the clasp on there. Let's see what else. That's about everything for the specs. Let's look at the actual crystal and see what kind of shape it's in. So you can kind of see, I mean, mainly those are smudges, but there are some micro scratches that you can't really see with the naked eye. We're in macro mode here, so we're gonna, really pick up any little flaws that are in the glass, like that right there. So that's a very micro scratch that I can't see with the naked eye when I'm looking at it. And I actually busted out this poly watch. This is just smudge. I busted out this poly watch, which you can get on Amazon. I'll put the link in my description. It's about $10 to $12. It comes with the polishing cloth and this little polishing tool. And it actually works really great. I used it on the back of the case. And look how much stuff I got off of. This is after 8 months. This is all on the back of the case. And usually there's a strap between my wrist and the case. So that's pretty gross how much stuff is coming off there. You do have an Omega symbol on the side. And on the back of the case, you have a little Omega world here. See if we can get that in there, yeah. And then it says, there's some smudge over there. It's Coaxial Master, Chronometer, Moonwatch, Professional, Speedmaster, and there's a seahorse with the Omega symbol. And it says, Flight qualified by NASA in 1965 for all manned space missions. The first watch worn on the moon. Okay. And I'll tell you, I've actually had 4 people compliment me on the watch. They noticed it and noticed that it was the Moonwatch or Speedmaster Professional. And they, I was surprised because I usually wear it with a NATO strap. I don't usually wear it with this strap just because I don't really want to get it dirty and stinky and stuff and have to wash it, especially with this calf skin leather here. Just going to be difficult. It's going to get destroyed. So I bought NATO straps. So I've got 3 different colors here. Let me show you. This watch is definitely a strap champion. So it has different straps that you can put on it. And so you've got the gray here. So that's kind of how it would look like with the gray. And you got the blue. And then you got the yellow. The yellow looks pretty good, I think. So anyways, I think, for me anyways, this was a pretty big milestone. I was at a pretty low point, having a rough year in October 2022 when I bought this. And after I bought it, good things started happening. And I'm not saying I believe in luck, the watch caused anything or anything. It just happened to coincide with when things started getting better in my life. So, when I look at this watch, sometimes I get euphoria because it reminds me of a turning point in my life. And, I think that's a good time to buy something is when you have a milestone that you reach in your life, like graduating from college or getting that big promotion, and then you just, have a symbol of something to remind you of that happening. It's not necessarily to flaunt it or to show people you got money or anything like that. It's just a little milestone. It's something that I do. It's kind of similar to this, something that I do if I have an idea. I don't really use this as a stopwatch, but if I have an idea, I'll start the chronometer, and then I'll look down at my watch later in the day and I'll be like, why is this running? Oh yeah, I had this idea about such and such, right? Some people leave the chronometer running like this and all the time. I don't typically do that just because I don't want to wear the watch down, you know, with the gears and stuff. I'm sure it'll last a lifetime even if I left it running like this. Plus, it just runs the spring down, you know, so you have to wind it more often, things of that nature. But yeah, it's really cool. And then you can see the little snapback feature, if I can get it in there. Snaps back like that. So yeah, it's really great watch. I definitely recommend it for anyone that's looking for the Speedmaster Professional or a great, you know, entry level. They call it entry level luxury watch. So anyone that's looking for an entry level luxury watch, the prices on these have gone up a little since I bought mine. For the basic Moonwatch in the stainless steel case with the black strap, with the canvas strap, you're looking at right now currently $6,600. If you want the stainless steel strap, you're looking at $7,000. And I believe if you want the sapphire, let's see here, if we go to Speedmaster Moonwatch, yeah, I think if you want the sapphire, that brings it up another, yeah, brings it up another 1,000 to 8,000. So that's what the sapphire looks like. And I'll show you the difference between the sapphire and the Hesalite. So this is going to be, if you're clumsier, this is a lot more scratch resistant, you know, and it's, if you hit it on hard surfaces, less likely to break. And then you also get the back end, which is also encased in sapphire, so that you can actually see the movement inside of the watch. So that's pretty cool, but it's $1,000 more, you know, or actually if you're looking at the base model like I have, you're looking at $1,700 more. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'll show you what I mean by the Hesalite being more beautiful, in my opinion. I kind of wish that you could get it with a Hesalite front and a sapphire back, because I would like to see the internals of the watch. But with the Hesalite, you get this effect. Let me zoom in here so we can kind of get the good effect of it. See that dome starting to appear there? You get that beautiful, beautiful dome effect. It's over the watch. And it's just really awesome, the engineering that goes into making that glass. So that's why I like it better. I just wish I could see the back. That was the only reason why I thought about getting the sapphire, was so that I could see the back and watch it running and stuff. But decided to go with the Hesalite. Saved a lot of money. And I got the watch at a pretty big discount through the military exchange as well. So well, anyways, that's all I have for you. I'll leave the Poly watch in the description, so if you guys want to get that, it's safe on stainless steel. It's safe on glass. So you're good to go on that area. And thank you for watching, and you guys take care and stay safe out there, okay?